everyone, welcome to Badger Time. This is a mini lesson that I will post mini lessons on our Badger Time pages through my Canvas page as a way to prep you for what we will cover in our live sessions. Again, there are 3 steps for Badger Time on my Canvas page. The first one is a warm-up, so make sure you're watching the visual and the blending drill video I will post. I might post a new one once or twice a week, but make sure that you're viewing it every day. It's a good review. The second step for Badger Time on my Canvas page is to watch your mini lesson, which is what you are doing right now, which is perfect. The third step is a exit ticket. That's my way for me to check in to see if you're getting your work done on my Canvas page. It might be a Flipgrid, it might be something different. If you have questions about how to log into Flipgrid, be sure to check out my video tutorials, which are linked to my Canvas page on my home page of my Canvas classroom. So if you're not sure how to access those things, I should have a video tutorial on how to do just about anything on my Canvas page. So be sure to check that out if you have questions, or send me a message in Canvas. All right, so this is the mini lesson for Badger Time. Again, this is a short preview of what we'll be actually doing in our live session. If you can't make it to our live sessions, don't worry, I'll record them and I'll post them to our Canvas page under the module section, so you can always go back and watch the video if you missed it, or if you want to review, you can always go there and review the material again. These pre-recorded videos will also be put under the module section on my Canvas page, so you can always look there. So anything that we do, whether it's pre-recorded or live, it will be posted for you to view at a later time. All right? All right, so some of you might be wondering what we're doing today. I have told some of you that the first week or two is going to be a lot of review. So things that we're doing today in the next few days, you might be thinking, hey, Mrs. Kinzer, I already know how to do this. Great, if you know how to do it, perfect. This is just a review. If I'm teaching something, you're like, oh, I was a little rusty on this last year. I'm glad she's going over it. Great, you get more practice with it, right? Anything you do, anything that you're learning how to do, you need practice, right? Even if you know how to do something, you need to practice to keep it fresh in your memory. It's like muscle memory. Your brain is a muscle. You need to be practicing, and using your brain so it can get stronger and smarter, right? All right, so this is all, this should sound familiar, all right? Should be a review. If not, no worries, that's okay. All right, that's why we're doing this. All right, so think back to last year. Think back to a syllable. Think about what a syllable is, okay? A syllable is like a beat of a word. So your teachers might say, how many syllables are in the word book? And you would clap out book, 1 syllable, right? If your teacher said, how many syllables in the word picnic? You would clap it out. Picnic. 2 syllables, right? What about basketball? I played basketball in high school. I love it. I love watching it. But how many syllables in basketball? Go ahead and clap it out if you're not sure. Basketball. 3 syllables in the word basketball, right? All right, so here is our card. So remember these cards from last year? They're coming back. All right, a syllable. A syllable is a word or part of a word with 1 vowel sound. All right, a syllable is a word or part of a word with 1 vowel sound. Does that sound familiar? All right. All right, 4th graders, you know my hand motion for this. 3rd graders, Mrs. Morris might have done it a little different last year, but here's my version of what a syllable is, okay? A syllable is a word or part of a word with 1 vowel sound. All right, I'm going to do that again. A syllable is a word or part of a word with 1 vowel sound. Okay, do that with me. A syllable is a word or part of a word with 1 vowel sound. Okay, I'm doing this to get your attention. A syllable is a word or part of a word with one vowel, V, vowel, sound. I'm going to point to my ear because it's a sound, okay? So a syllable it's part of a word, or it could be its own word entirely, but it has a one vowel sound, okay? Right. There are two types of syllables, all right? We have an open syllable and we have a closed syllable. Sound familiar? I bet it does. Okay, an open syllable has one vowel, ends with a vowel. So remember, vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y, sometimes. All right, so if it's an open syllable, it has one vowel, ends with a vowel, so the vowel says its name. So this card has some listed, some open vowel or open syllable words listed. I, well, it's only one letter, right? It's the letter I, so of course it's going to say I, right? She is one syllable. And I know it's one syllable because a syllable is a word or part of a word with one vowel sound. And guess what? This word only has one vowel, so it's one syllable. If I clapped it out, she, one syllable, right? Right? She, has one vowel and it ends in a vowel. It ends with that E, so that E is going to say its name. It's going to say E, sh, E, she. All right, here's a nonsense word. This one's not a real word, okay? But it could be a syllable part of a bigger word, right? MU, okay? I see it's one syllable, ends with a vowel, ends with a U, right? So the vowel says its name. It's going to say U, M, U, mu. Perfect. Got it? So an open syllable has one vowel, ends with a vowel, so the vowel says its name. So it's going to say A, E, I, O, and U, okay? Perfect. So a closed syllable is going to be the opposite of that. So if the open syllable says its name, a closed syllable is going to say its sound or the short vowel sound, okay? So instead of A, it's going to say A. Instead of E, it's going to say eh, like edge. Instead of I, it's going to say I, like itch. Instead of O, it's going to say ah, like if you're going to the doctor, they say ah, right? If it's instead of a U, it's going to say like up. All right, let's take a look at a couple of these examples. Okay, this first word, one syllable, one vowel, ends with a consonant. Oh, I should have asked, what is a consonant? Yeah, a consonant are all the other letters that aren't vowels. So vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y, and consonants are all the other letters, okay? So a closed syllable has one vowel, ends with a consonant, so the vowel says its sound, all right? A-T, all right? One vowel ends with a consonant, ends with a T. So we know that A is going to say a, like apple, at. Here's the next word. I see one vowel ends with a consonant. It ends with a G, right? So I see d, I, g, dig. That I says I, like itch. All right, we'll do one more. This word has one vowel. I see that U. And this time it ends with MP. It ends with two consonants. Does it matter if it ends with two consonants? Does that change the fact that the U says No. All the rule says is that it ends with a consonant. And doesn't this word end with a consonant? Yeah. So one syllable has one vowel, ends with a consonant. So the word is mp, jump. Perfect. All right. So again, a syllable is a word or a part of a word with one vowel sound. All right. And we have open syllables and closed syllables. Okay? All right, so open and close. I'm going to show you two examples of an open and closed syllable, and then we're going to do more of this work together in our live session, okay? So here is a first syllable. Some of these aren't real words, so don't look at it and think, oh, Mrs. Kinzer, what are you doing? I want to show you some nonsense words. All right, so here's the first one. Okay, first one. I see fur. This is a closed syllable because it has one vowel, ends with a consonant, ends with an R, so it's fur. And actually, what I should have pointed out is ER is an R controlled, that bossy R. It makes its own sound, so ER makes so the word is fur. All right, this is not like the fur on my dog Willow. That's not how you spell fur for an animal. That's F-U-R, but if this is this is just a syllable sound that you might see in a word. Okay? All right, I'm going to show you one more example. Again, not a full word, but it could be a syllable that you see within a word, right? So I see B-A. It's one syllable, ends with a vowel, so it's an open syllable. So what does that mean for the A? What sound does the A make? It says its name, right? It says A. So I see B-A, bay. Perfect. Great job, guys. Thanks for following along. Like I said, we're going to do more work with open and closed syllables in our live sessions. So if you have more questions, please have those questions for me when we join up live. And if not, I guess I'll see you during Badger time. All right? Awesome job, guys. I can't wait to see you. Bye.